All right, guys. So it's the day after I started the wiring project. We've got this kind of set up how I wanted it. We've got a switch. I've got an extension cord ran to this plug from our barn that comes into this box, and then it's switched and it turns the lights off and on. So after syrup season, we can just unplug the extension cord and it'll kill. It's just running 2 lights in this plug. And then I think I'm going to put a motion light on the front, so if we're walking in and out and it's dark out, somebody can see. So that's how that worked out. Today we are going to take that sheet of steel and put it under the evaporator, just kind of as a heat block. We're going to try and get the fire bricks relayed in here, get the grate in there. And then I bought a bunch of lumber. We're going to put a bench, I think, on this wall, like a 10-foot bench, just where people can hang out, sit around while we're making syrup. We moved a little bit of the bee stuff and kind of consolidated it to that end so that we've got a lot more storage. And then I've got to take the flue out. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take it straight out the back wall or if I'm going to go up inside the mini barn and take it out up there. So today you're going to probably see me. We got the salamander. We're getting a bunch of snow here today and it's cold. So it's coming down pretty good. Those are our storage tanks we got. We got to clean those out, and then we went to get lumber last night. So I got the salamander going to keep it reasonable in here. So that's the plan for today, and we will see you here in a bit. All right, we've got the bench done. So now me and Waylon are moving on to trying to get fire brick mortar back in. We've got a whole bunch of brick that came with it, and we are going to try and mix up some mortar in a drywall pan. So hopefully this works out. I've never put in fire brick, but we're just gonna basically peel and stick as many as we can get in there where they fit and go from there. Well, I gotta mix this up first. I don't really know how. What? All right, so we're moving on to the next project of the day. we got the fire brick mortared in. We have the countertop that was in our house when we bought it. This is part of it. I think I'm going to take it, cut it down, and then install it in this corner where we can have a top for if we have food out here, or end up bottling syrup out here, whatever. Just some counter space to store stuff and set stuff on. So we're going to try and get that screwed up over there. All right, we got the countertop in. So we've also got this upper cabinet that we had when we remodeled the house. So I'm going to hang it up above. If we don't like it for some reason, we can always just take it down or get rid of it. All right, we just put this like high temp gasket on here on the top of the evaporator. I think I can get away with one layer. So we're gonna set the pan on there and see how it fits. I'm not totally sure where exactly the evaporator is gonna sit. I gotta get a thimble to go out the wall, hopefully tomorrow. But it's gonna be pretty close, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the pan on it so it gets out of my way working, or in here. It's not a ton of room. Get caught on the flues in here on the backside and pulled the gasket in. So this pan has these drop flues which increase the surface area of the pan, so if you accordioned it out, you've basically got more sap hitting the fire at one time than the flat part of the pan. So this is divided, so the way it'll work is we'll either come in one side or the other, cold sap through that hole, through the flues, down, there's a hole right here, come down through here, and then we'll draw off there. I've got a thermometer on the way for there, and I'll probably put one on the other side too, just to show us once we get to syrup temperature if we're going to go off of that. I don't know quite for sure yet if we're going to finish in the pan or if we're going to draw off just short and finish on turkey fryer. We'll figure that out, I guess, when we get there, but right now that's where we're at. And then I gotta set the warming tray up here. Helpers that come.
What's happening?
Oh, I got a top heavy helper. That's what we've got now. So that's the warming tray. I'm gonna build a platform for one of our IBC totes that'll come out this wall. We'll come in here, be valved, we'll feed this. That will feed the pan. All right, we're winding down for the day. We got the bench built. We got the evaporator set on the sheet of steel. We got the gasket put on. We got the fire brick put in. We set the pan. We put in this countertop. We set these upper cabinets just for storage. We built the 4-foot tall base for the IBC tote that's going to sit on the back wall to gravity feed into the warming tray. I mismeasured a little bit, so I've got to build some blocks up to get it high enough to get into the warming pan. So pretty successful day. It's cold and snowy here, but we will see you next time, hopefully to get some more stuff done. Ready for syrup season.